Welcome to this Photoshop training tutorial. Here we're going to be using the Zoomify feature, and this is a brilliant feature that gives you all sorts of possibilities for creating HTML web pages. Here I've got an image of a place called Petra. Now I'm going to go to the File menu and I'm going to go to Export and I'm going to choose Zoomify. It's very straightforward, this. There are different types of templates that I can choose to use, and I'm going to go for the Zoomify viewer with navigator and a black background. This is the name of the image that it's going to be created under, and then the image quality, because it uses JPEG compression. So I want to keep the image quality that's finally going to end up in my browser as quite good. So I'm going to go for a quality of 10. In my opinion, if you go below 6, maybe 5, then you start to get too much pixelization, where there's too much lossy compression has been applied. If I was printing something, I probably wouldn't go below 12 in reality, but in this case, as it's going to be viewed through the web, I'm going to stick to a quality of 10. A lot of this is relevant to the file size it's going to create though. Lastly, the image is a bit more landscape than it is portrait, so I'm going to go for 500 pixels width by 400 height, and then afterwards I'm going to say open in my browser. So click OK. It really is as simple as this, and here it is opened up in my browser. And you can see my little navigation bar at the bottom. I can click the plus symbol, as you would expect, to be able to zoom in, and then I can move around the image by just clicking and dragging around, or I can even move the little navigator window around. And just look at the quality that it renders it into. It really is quite fantastic. I have some other little features here, is that I can scroll to the right slightly, scroll to the left, up or down, and that one just resets it back to the standard size of a window. So the Zoomify feature can be endless hours of fun, plus it generates all the HTML at the same time. If I press F11 on a Mac, or I'd use Minimize on Windows, is that I can then view the actual details of what is put into the folder. So if I open up the folder, you can see that here it's created the HTML file, and here are all the other different properties, the XML, the SWF file, as well as all the little graphics that go to making it up, of which there are 44 little slices that it used to make up that image. Pressing F11 or remaximizing and then going back to it in the browser. So there we are, zoomifying an image, a really nice feature in Photoshop.